Mr. Blanton, I have a few questions. I believe you previously stated that you're an experienced janitor who understands his responsibilities and duties. Is that correct?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Well, let me rephrase the question. How long have you been a janitor?
Probably 8 years.
So, in your capacity as a janitor, have you ever cleaned an office or a storeroom?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever mowed grass?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever maintained and kept an engineer's or switchmen's wash and locker room clean?
No, I don't believe so, sir. I was on the extra board.
Have you ever handled baggage or mail before?
No, sir.
Have you ever replaced any posters or bulletins?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so is it fair to say then that you're an experienced janitor?
I guess so.
And part of being an experienced janitor, is it part of your responsibility then to check posted job bulletins?
I suppose so.
Okay. And how many times have you worked at Davis Yard?
I don't remember.
Okay, but not very many.
I don't think so.
Okay, so it would be reasonable then to assume that you would especially want to check for any new or updated bulletins, since that's not your regular duty station.
Yeah, I guess so.
You also stated that you were, in fact, lying down in the storeroom when you were found. Prior to being found in that prone position, did you tell anyone that you were sick?
I couldn't. There wasn't anybody there.
Did you, when you went to the yard office to get salt tablets or Band-Aids or anything, did you tell anyone there you were sick?
No, sir. Because I wasn't at that time.
Then why did you need salt tablets?
It was hot. I was feeling hot. That's usually what we would do when you start feeling hot. You take some salt tablets.
And when you couldn't find any salt tablets, did you ask anyone?
I don't recall.
Mr. Blanton, you stated that you know how to mark off sick. So, if you know how to mark off sick, why didn't you do that?
There was no reason to mark off sick, sir. As I stated previously, I was working all day, and at the end of the day, I felt sick, and I just wanted to sit down and rest for a couple of minutes.
Well, now, Mr. Blanton, I'm thoroughly confused. You say there was no reason to mark off sick, but the very first thing you said when you were woken up was that you felt sick. If you felt sick, why didn't you mark off sick?
Because if I'm remembering that day, I just wanted to rest for a couple of minutes and then finish my work, or at least try to. There was a lot of work to do that day.
I see. So, at the time that you were woken up, you didn't mark off in accordance with the instructions, and you did not ask for any medical assistance. Is that correct?
I don't remember.
Did you ask for any medical assistance?
No, I don't think so.
Did you ask anyone to take you to the doctor or a hospital?
No, I didn't get a chance to do any of that. Because they basically took me off the property immediately. I think they took me out of service. Actually, they put me in my car.
Well, when Lieutenant Panettone escorted you to your car, did you ask anyone to drive you home, or did you drive yourself?
I drove myself home.
All right, very well. I don't have any further questions at this time. Does the Union want to ask any questions under redirect?